All right, day 6 of shred focuses on legs. We're about to jump right into it. I just did a little 5-minute warm-up. I always preview my workouts before I do them, just so I can mentally prepare. The whole surprise thing is like, there's no need to be a surprise. All right, and we got the low shorts on so you can actually see more of my stomach. They're short, so you can see those little areas of my thigh. These are side lunges. Again, I'm being intentional with my movements. And I try and get into the camera different angles. So you won't just see me doing the workout the same way. Next you might see me do it this way or this way, you know what I mean? That helps me too when I go back and look, so I can check my form. And you know with her, she does, we're gonna do 4 rounds of these exercises. There's 30 seconds rest in between each exercise. Next step are prisoner squats with the side leg raise. So for this one, I'll do a front raise for you guys. You know what I really like too? There's this website called, I forgot the name of it now. So crazy. Darby. Best website ever, y'all. I always recommend checking it out. But they have on there, well, they have a YouTube channel too. They show you how to do different workouts or different exercises. But I love to see how to do this side thing. Make sure I'm doing this right. All right, so this one is gonna test my arms because I'm keeping with my 8. So you'll see. I'm gonna face you guys doing this one. All right. 1, 2. Oh wait. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, I'm doing all right. 1, 2. 1, 2. Of course, she's going super quick. 1, 2. Which I will not be doing. Let's look at the low-hanging fruit. Not so bad. I feel like it's getting better. In this area right here, where you see the cellulite, that'll start tightening up too. Lunge, step back. Okay. These are the jack jumps, which I just like. Well, actually, no, I like these. I remember doing with Heather Robertson with 2 weights like that. She just has the 1. And again, I'm gonna stick with my 8 pounds. It's time to challenge myself. Hold on. right. All right, lunges, side lunges at it. First we got our fan. Outside the floor fan there. So now I'm gonna do it this way. Oh, baby, low hanging fruit. So good. All right, prisoner squats and leg lifts. I'm gonna lift it up to the side and then just bend down and up to the side. All right, and these are the presses. Ten seconds. I'll tell you, this fan feels fire. All right, now this is the squat lunge. Six-week shred on Monica Fit YouTube channel. Push jacks, weighted push jacks, and that's get you some of this. Yeah. Everyone sipping water. That way it has sand in it. I feel like there's something loose on it. Like a hole or something. Now we're moving into those side lunges again. Let's get it, y'all. I feel like I've done this way before. Yeah. Yeah. Prisoner squats with a leg lift. I'll do it from the side. This fan is amazing. Sheesh. Come on here, y'all. Get it. Let's go. Y'all with it? Here, hold that for me. play. Sad. Okay. Y'all seen it? Y'all seen it done? It's been done. I did it. Who? Wendy of Growth Walk. Promoting growth and development in all areas of life through education, discipline, and consistent action. Education. Learn what you don't know. Once you learn it, be disciplined in applying it to your life. Once you get your discipline and you apply it, be consistent. That's how you see results and changes. Jesus is love. So someone's saying soulful Christian R&B. This is chill, soulful Christian R&B worship playlist. Let God's presence fill this room. Yes. It's on Revival Worship Room Music. And it's AI. It says AI Revival Worship Room Music. 3.3 thousand views. They posted it 2 weeks ago. Check it out. Next, I'm just going to stretch out these legs. I haven't been getting sore lately, except for yesterday I came to my hip abductors. There was a little bit of, something that was filling in them. Like thinking like, shoot, when I wake up today, it's going to be super sore. But it wasn't. So I'm thankful for that. Let me start this workout. Okay. So I can sleep. I said rate the intensity. I'll be putting easy. That wasn't like hard. None of those exercises were like, you know what I mean? Like, oh my God. Challenging to get through them. I believe I got through all of them. Even the cardio one, the overhead press jacks. My endurance is improving. My strength as well. Consistency. I'm telling you. My video I posted last night, was what's the one habit that God is, I don't know, something about stewarding differently this season of my life, and it's consistency. That can change the game in all areas of my life. With my workouts, being consistent. But it's not just finding it's not just being consistent. Once I know that's the issue, then how do I become consistent? How do I make sure that I'm consistent? One thing that I do that I shared with you guys before when it comes to my workouts is writing a W now on my calendar every time I complete a workout. That is a game changer because it hits something in the mind. Almost like crossing something off on a list, or if you use the to-do list in Microsoft and you click it and it dings in your ear. So I use that at work. That right there helps me be accountable with the workouts. And then another thing, making iterations. So I'm doing the shred workout, right? It's 6 weeks. But what I've learned is that I may not want to do a strength training workout. I may be too tired, or my body's sore, or I just do not have the energy. But I will still come in here to this living room and do something. Whether it's 5 minutes, yoga, stretching, a dance workout, I'm gonna get something done. And then once you go so far doing that, it feels odd not doing it. It's like, I don't even feel right. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just making sure I'm getting this movement in. And then my cool little Apple Watch, that really helps too. I've wanted one for a while. I'll tell you one thing, whatever I buy, I get my use out of it. I don't just buy something that I'm not going to use. especially if it's expensive. Like, I'm saving up money now to buy this treadmill. I was like, nah, I'm not just gonna go put it on my credit card, because I'm trying to be consistent with paying this credit card down. And I can't, and part of my consistency is not using it. So one of the ways to hold me accountable and to help me be consistent, y'all, is to take that thing out of my purse. How about this? The other day, we were out and I'm like, oh, we're out. I might as well go buy that walking pad. Guess who didn't have their credit card in their purse? Yep. So guess who didn't buy it? Yep. So you just gotta find the things that help you hold yourself accountable. Well, nobody else is gonna do that, man. You gotta do it yourself. When it comes to my daughter, I made it a point this year, consistent with stewarding her, and with making sure we're spending that quality time with her, reading daily, and us doing some type of educational thing after school. You know what I mean? Of course, when I get off work, I'll be needing my 20 minutes, let mama decompress. But it's really coming into whatever I'm doing intentionally and being present and not allowing myself to become deregulated. You know what I mean? Where you feel that in your chest, you just feel like, overstimulated, and you know what I mean? It's just being calm, being intentional. Like, all right, I'm moving into my time with Ava. And then one of the biggest things is really loving that moment, because God gave this beautiful child to me as a gift. You know, whether it's her or my older daughter, being very intentional with my time that I have with them. So this week with Ava is IXL. Last night we did 15 minutes of IXL, and it was fun. And you notice how the kids respond. We read for 15 minutes a book. We're gonna do the same thing today. And I'm not like, oh my God, what do I gotta do? Nope, this is exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna stress myself out like I used to do in the past of trying to create learning plans and stuff like that. I already did all that, I have it. I just need to go and implement it. And that's where I'm at, y'all. Consistency and implementation. And intentionality. So important. Already this morning I was up, prayed, did my devotional, got a great workout in. It's 6:36 a.m. I woke up at 5. 5 is when the alarm went off. I really started doing something at 5:10. Now I'm about to make my first meal of the day. So when I come back home after dropping Ava off, I'll eat that or before I leave. Because I'm gonna wake Ava up in like 10 minutes. So this gives me enough time to prep this meal, then wake her up and be intentional with helping her get up. Actually, when I'm done talking, I'm gonna go and say, hey, Ava, it's time to wake up. And you know what she'll say? 5 more minutes. And I'm like, okay. Because she really has time, because I don't have to really wake her up until 1:45. So, you know, it's just thinking these things through, guys. Being consistent with it. And you know, not every day is gonna be perfect. I understand that. But I'm not looking at every single day, and if I don't win that day, I think I'm a failure. Because I'm looking at the bigger picture. The bigger picture of things. And I want you guys to remember that. And see if that works for you as you try to implement the things that I just mentioned. But do something positive for your mind, your body, your soul, of course for someone else. Eventually I'm gonna be doing stuff that really bulk me up. Right now, it's like I'm toning. So I'm not lifting heavy weights or just doing straight strength training. A lot of the strength training I'm doing is with mixed with cardio, which is actually good. But I think what I'm gonna do, probably when I'm done with this one, maybe move on to an actual bulking one, and I'll do something off of that Dare-B workout or Dare-B website, because I've done one of their workouts before to get like ripped, bulk up. But you know what I mean? My biggest concern was his belly, and we're making progress there. So do something positive for your mind, your body, your soul, and of course for someone else. Never hurts to hear that again.